11 penalties for 90 yards is what we had tonight. Assessed.
Seems like double that. Really, it did.
Felt that way, didn't
it? Really did.
Well, I'll tell you what it felt like for us. Midway through the third quarter, it felt like the fourth quarter, and the game would never end. I mean,
exactly.
it just kept going on. But again, a win, and you come out of it unscathed as far as the health goes. At least we didn't see anybody that got hurt, dinged up in the game, which you always want to make sure happens, okay? You want to be able to get to the next round if you can as healthy as you possibly can, and it seemed like today you guys were able to take care of that.
Absolutely, and we give credit Coach Hargrove with these guys in the weight room. It's most years the injury bug's not a big problem for us, and because these guys work hard in the weight room and condition hard in practice, and I think that has a big part to do with how they stay healthy out on the football field. Obviously, there's some luck that goes your way there too, and we're grateful for that, but I think it's due to all the hard work that these guys put in.
Yeah, no doubt. Coach, you mentioned Coach Hargrove, your defensive coordinator, and we honored the defense today. You limited River Valley, a team that's got some weapons. I mean, that sophomore running back, Zach Hammett, he reeled off a very long touchdown run against your defense, but it was the only one today. You shut him down pretty well overall, kept him off the board for sure as you needed to. So we honored the defense with the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game, and we went with Payson Carden on this one today. And I just, personally thought he was very disruptive to their offense and certainly all over the place for you.
Yeah, he's definitely one that did a great job tonight as his defensive end spot, getting in the backfield, not letting that quarterback set his feet, and so I think that's a great choice. Payson's come a long way throughout the years. He's one of the hardest workers we've got. He's one of the guys that, when we were practicing early and when it doesn't get dark till 7:30, 8 o'clock, he was out on the field still at 8 o'clock, just, working on things and, doing the best that he can. And all his hard work's paying off. He's starting to show up this late in the year. So he's doing an awesome job. Rest of the defensive front, our linebackers, River Valley really puts the pressure on your outside linebackers, and Brigg and Welcome and Isaac Daly playing those outside linebacker spots tonight. They were just kind of left on an island when those sweeps are coming at them. You choose inside and you're beat. You choose outside and you're beat sometimes. And so they did a great job, though, of doing the best that they could to fight off blocks and set an edge and make things happen. Love what we're doing defensively. Love what we're doing offensively. We're just doing some good things right now.
Yeah, so you feel good about the progress for the playoffs. You get Blue Ridge next week, Coach. You get the Yellow Jackets again this season.
Yes, and so we know we can't. We'll be 1-0 until tomorrow, and then we'll start looking at film, and we'll go back to being 0-0 and go to work to win one more football game. And we know Blue Ridge will make some adjustments from what they did coming down here before. PJ, Region Player of the Year, and deservedly so. Just an awesome football player, and so we're excited to see him again, but we know that they're gonna be a handful for us.
Coach, I'm not going to keep you any longer. It's late into the night, and you've got to go celebrate a little bit and try to get some sleep as well, somewhere in all of that. And just congratulations. It was a well-played game by your guys. They looked very well prepared for the opening round matchup, and you get the monkey off your back with River Valley. Now you can put that to rest. You got to win against them, and it was you, Coach, you and your staff that did it. And now you get to move on to the next round of things in the playoffs. Congratulations.
Well, great job to all the Lobos out there, and that's our team, that's our coaches, that's our fans, everybody, all the community here. It's a community effort. It's a special time of year when these playoffs roll around, and when you got some momentum going in, it just is exciting all week long. You can't go anywhere in town without talking football, and that's a fun thing.
Enjoy the win, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Kay Solomon, Snowflake head coach. Final score 42-7. They have knocked off River Valley to get a playoff win. They'll move on, and they will play next Friday right here at Lobo Stadium against the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, and we'll have some version of Sports on Radio coverage of that for you a week from tonight. The Sports on Radio Game of the Week is presented by Hatch Toyota, everybody. We are going to take one final timeout in our postgame wrap-up and just give a final look at numbers and so on, and then get you ready for the Ace Hardware Scoreboard Show, the show the coaches call. It's going to be somewhat abbreviated tonight, only about 30 minutes worth of it, but we'll see if we can get a couple of coach call-ins during that time frame. Of course, we want to get you all the scores and highlights that we can from around the state. We know that ALA Queen Creek has advanced. We know that it sounded like Northwest Christian was advancing. Yuma Catholic, had the last time we checked, had a slim lead over Valley Christian in what may be the one of the top two matchups in the first round in terms of getting a great game. That one and the Sabino-Safford game could turn into something big as well, and I believe Sabino ends up with a win over Safford. Safford missing one of their best players who was big in the victory last week for Safford over Sabino to wrap up the season and win the region championship. But all that looks gone. And Payson, by the way, is knocked out of the playoffs by ALA Queen Creek. The 3A East region champion Payson Longhorns go down tonight to defeat to the number 2 seed.